What's up guys, welcome back. The last time I wore this green sweater was the video where I unboxed this Rovan gas buggy. And in the time that I've had it, which is about 4 months to date, I've been extremely happy with it. I've learned a lot about 1/5 scale RC, and when I woke up today, there was a 15% coupon on eBay. Now, obviously when you guys are going to be watching this video, it's going to be maybe a couple days later because that's the time it's going to take me to edit some of this footage, put some pictures in, do the whole nine. But on the day of the deal, I made sure that all of my viewers and subscribers did see that there was a 15% coupon on eBay. I posted a screenshot in the community section of YouTube, and you guys all had access to it. Hopefully, just like me, you took advantage of it. But you might ask yourself, well, I did tell myself that I'm not going to make any more RC purchases because I did pre-order the Primal MT monster truck, and you know what? That was a nice chunk of change. What did I buy today, you might ask yourself? This is an RC that is really not that common. It's a segment that is also not very common. It is a 5th scale, that's right, 5th scale, 30cc rally/on-road sedan. Now, what brand makes them? Pretty much there's only a couple brands that make on-road sedans and even rally cars, and they're all over $1,000. I wouldn't pay at this point over $1,000 considering I did pre-order the Primal MT. So guys, I paid $510 for a brand new, ready to run 30cc Redcat Racing XR Rally sedan. Oh man, that was a mouthful. I hope I didn't mess any of that up. But the thing is, you might ask yourself, well, if you check on eBay right now, you don't see anything selling for $510, right? Well, let me put some screenshots here for you guys to make sure that you all trust me and believe me. I am a big fan of transparency. That is usually why all my videos, and I strive for this, to make sure they're in-depth and relatable and understandable. And I try to make sure that anything I say, that all of you guys have access to the same information and deals as well. Actually, a couple of viewers recently in my top speed videos of this buggy said, well, why do I care what the top speed is? I mean, it's irrelevant. They only go in straight line. That's boring. The thing is, for me, it's very important that the products I buy match the claims or expectations I have. Now, you know what? I was kind of doing a little bit of side research, and this is a tangent, obviously, to the Redcat Racing I'm going to talk about right now. Give me a minute, guys. I was doing a little bit of research on the Savage Octane, which is a really cool Savage truck with a 15cc two-stroke gas engine. The top speed on that is embarrassing. The single speed Rovan is faster than the Savage with a 3-speed, guys. They have a factory 3-speed. It's just embarrassing. I think it's in the low 30s. I actually read an article that said it was in low 30s. So you know what? I'm not making this up. You all have access to that information as well. So for me, claims are very important. So now let's talk a little bit about the car that I did buy, the on-road sedan / rally car, the Redcat Racing Rampage XR. So the Rampage is a series of these low-end models that Redcat makes. There's a couple of these versions. They're fairly all really well priced. Now the on-road sedan, they call it the rally model, but it's basically just a taller suspension. It is basically at the bottom of that lineup. It is the cheapest possible, rally on-road 5th scale, ready to run. Although, when they say ready to run, you're gonna need a lot of upgrades, but we'll discuss that later. I was considering getting a more expensive model. They have the Rampage MT, the Rampage XT. They also have, the Sandrail one, and they also have a buggy version. But I think those are just basically so ugly. If you look up the body styles that Redcat makes, oh my god, guys, they're worse looking than my least favorite body from the Traxxas Nitro Rustler. You guys watch my video. But I gotta say, the rally version of the Rampage XR is actually not a bad looking design. My favorite thing about the rally version is the fact that it is big. So it is over 800 millimeters. It is a big RC, guys. It is basically a little bit longer than the Hpi Baja. Now, when you look at the Baja or this Rovan, this thing is long. They're really not that wide, but they're long. So the rally version, if it's a couple inches bigger than this, man, sign me up. That is what I want. For me, the scale factor is basically what I'm looking for. I could have considered some kind of cheap used FG, but once again, they also go for about 800 bucks, and I think they're gonna be slower. One of the issues I am worried about, and I did a lot of research to find this out, is how fast they are. So, guys, I'm going to bite the bullet for this one. I'm going to buy it for the team, for all of you out there, with my own money. This is not sponsored. I don't have any GoFundMe pages. I literally do this. This is my hobby. Another thing to consider is these fifth scale RCs are extremely price inelastic. Now, what that means is the prices really don't drop much on the used market. Obviously this goes without saying if they're in good condition. So for me, I look for value in RC. Not only do I look for the claim that the manufacturer makes to match the actual reality of the product, value is key to me. The reason is because you can get more stuff when you care about it, right? A lot of people just go out and buy, whatever they want. I could do that, but that's not the point. Not only could I buy whatever I want, I could buy more of whatever I want. Let me put it that way. That is the key of capitalism. One thing to also consider when you're getting, I guess you could call this an off-brand like Redcat Racing, is you're going to have some issues with parts compatibility. Now, seeing as how the Redcat Racing website lists such minimal specs on this RC, it's basically just length, width, weight, wheelbase numbers, there's no horsepower claims, there's nothing. But this is a basic 30cc pull start motor. I think it's going to be a 2-bolt, guys, because there's no claim made that it is a 4-bolt. All of these Rovan clone buggies are 4-bolt motors, which are very good. That's the modern design for all of these. I suspect that the Redcat Racing Rampage series are all two-bolt motor designs. So not the best, but we'll see what they get. I also have not been able to find any speed claims. I don't mean to only talk about the negatives of the Redcat brand. This particular model, along with every other Redcat Racing Rampage variant, does have some really good positives. They are all 4-wheel drive. You're getting a 4-wheel drive on-road car with rally wheels. I mean, that is just so incredible. I think Traxxas sells a Rally VXL for somewhere in the mid 400s. So if you look at the price there, this is just incredible. I did find one video online where a guy, I think it's from Portugal or something, he doesn't do very good conversations there. So I'm gonna have to do that for all of us out there. He unboxed this thing. Dude, the box was insane. I remember sitting here with the box from the Baja, and it's honestly below this table right now. It is the size of this table that I'm basically sitting at right now. This guy's box was bigger than this. As I said, the rally car version is a little bit longer. Really cool. I'm not a particular fan of rally car body styles. I just think they're all ugly. I don't know why they use these disgusting hatchback designs that are usually either some kind of Ford Focus or some other Ford design. I just don't particularly like them. But the body seems to be pretty well mounted. It looks like if you remove it, the chassis is really good looking actually. It has an okay looking exhaust. Honestly, they call it a tuned pipe. You really want to have a straight flow out exhaust with a nice expansion chamber, just like the way that this exhaust is made. You don't want any kind of, sudden 90-degree turns. But I will say at the bottom, you see those kind of fake little twin exhaust pipes mounted through the body. Man, that is really cool. So it looks like they went the extra mile to give this RC a little bit of extra detail. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. If you all want to upgrade these things, and I did see a lot of people on YouTube modify this. I mean, I've literally seen people spend more than triple the price of the car on the car itself, just in upgraded parts. Now, many of them said they never even ran it, so they don't even know what in fact the reliability factor of the RC is. Another reason I went with the Redcat brand itself, and in particular the rally version, is because it is the complete polar opposite of the very popular and common Baja style RCs. I already have one of those, and you know what, I just wanted to get something that's a little bit different and unique. Honestly, there's a lot to be learned from this platform, and I'm going to do it for all of us out there, and I'm also interested myself. One of the things I was looking into is how fast they are, and I found some really cool information. It seems that their actual transmission style, instead of having, your basic pinion and your spur, which is every other 5th scale RC car, including 10th scale and 8th scale I've seen, These things use a 4-gear design to transfer power from the motor to the transmission, and you do have 4-wheel drive. So they use A, B, C, D gears. Yeah, there's 4 gears in here. Take a look at this picture, guys. All you have to do to get more speed is just literally switch your gears from A to B to switch the positions. That's very easy. I mean, I've read that in almost every single Redcat forum that there is. So you know what? I don't even have to buy any additional gears in case this thing is slow, and I'm not counting that it's going to be faster than about 35 miles an hour. Hopefully the 30cc motor will be powerful enough to pull that, but you know what? I should be maybe in the high 40s after the gear change alone with no additional money. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. And in case I want more speed, it looks like the Hpi Baja wheels do fit. They are a slightly larger diameter. I will try those out. I'll see if these actually fit. I'm not sure how they're gonna look with the body, but it looks like it'll give me an extra 4 miles an hour. Okay guys, there you go. I told you of my new purchase. You know what? I think it's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for me. Mainly interesting for both of us to watch. We're going to see how fast this thing actually is. And for 500 bucks, what I paid, I mean, you can't go wrong. This is just the bottom of the bin RC 5th scale action right over here. So there it is, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Keep getting those deals on eBay. Keep making those videos. And keep checking the manufacturer's claims. Stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time.